Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video we will be doing a question where there are chances that we will not be able to get 2 cross 2 matrix at the end after applying various operations of row and column reduction. So I will be doing here two methods. In one we will be able to get 2 cross 2 matrix at the end, but if we opt for some other operations, then we will not be able to get 2 cross 2, like we can get 2 cross 3 or 1 cross 3. So it's up to the operations which we have followed for reducing. So there is nothing wrong with that. Each person can operate differently, but finally in the end the value of the game, the strategies for the players, they will definitely match with each other, with every person. So let's begin with the first question. Here starting as usual, what we have to find is the saddle point. So getting the minimum from the rows and maximum from the columns. So after getting this, it's clear that we are able to get a saddle point which is 5, and that is the value of game, that is 5. So it's clear that A will follow strategy A 3 and B will follow strategy 2. So but in the question it is clearly stated that we have to do this by the dominance method, so we have no other option rather to do this with the dominance. Clear? So if you have any MCQs, you can do it by saddle and get the answer, but if it is mentioned in the subjective question, you have to do it by dominance, then we have to extend the dominance. So now let's begin with the dominance. Method 1, in which, as I stated, I will get 2 cross 2 matrix, and other will be method 2 where I will not be able to get 2 cross 2 matrix. It all depends upon the operations I followed. So I guess I should do method 2 first, where I am able to get, where I am not able to get 2 cross 2 matrix. So let's do that first, where we are not getting. So firstly, here compare elements. A1 matrix, 1 is a minimum, 1 is less than 3, 3 less than 4, 2 greater than 1. So we cannot compare this with this. Next, 1 is to 6, 3 less than 5, 2 less than 7, 7 greater. So again this not feasible. Next, 1 is less than 2, 3 is less than 0. No. So it means this was not feasible. Next least number is A2, right? So A2, this 2 number A4 from the row A4, 2 is less than, we cannot compare with this, 2 is less than 3, right? 0 is less than 4, 6 is less than 1, no. So now we have to compare with this. 2 less than 6, yes. 0 less than 5, yes. 6 less than 7, yes. 3 less than 6, yes. 1 less than 5, yes. So what is this? A4 is less than A3. So that means we have to delete A4, the minor row, least dominating row. So let's delete that. Now from the column, the largest element from the column is 7. 7 greater than 1, 5 greater than 3, 6 greater than equals to, clear. So it means B5 is greater, B4 is greater than B1. So I delete B1 is less than B4, each element. So it means I have to delete B4. So delete it. This element is greater than others also. 7 is greater than 3, 5 is greater than 4, 6 is greater than 5, 7, 2, right? So this is, we are left with 2 deletions. We have done 2 deletions. Now again, this is your first step. Now step 2. Step 2 is look for again minimum. It's again A1. 1 less than 3, 2 greater than 1, no. 1 less than 6, 3 less than 5, 2 less than 7, 4 less than 6. It's fine. So it means which row I have to delete is first. So A1 less than A3. So that means I have to delete A1. So deleting A1. Now again looking for the column. Now the maximum is 6. This B5. 6 is greater than 3. 5 is less than. No. We cannot compare B5 and B1. So next we are comparing 6 greater than 4. 5 greater than 4. So yes. B5 is greater than B2. It means B2 is less than B5. So I have to delete B5. So let's delete it. Now here there are two chances now. We are getting this matrix. I am writing it here. This is for player B. It's 1, 2, 3. With the here A player first, sorry, not first, second and third. So the elements are 3, 4, 1, 6, 5, 7. So now let's see if we get any matrix further reduction. So for 2 cross 2 we need to eliminate one column. So let us look at the column. 4 is maximum. 4 is greater than 3. We compared these two. 5 is less than 6. So we cannot have this. So it means 2 cannot be compared with 1. So next greater is 3. Okay. 3 is greater than 1. Correct. 6 is less than 7. So which is not greater. So here clearly we are not able to get it reduced to 2 cross 2 matrix. So what we have to do it? So here comes the solution from point number 3. So if all the elements of the rows, or you can say for the column, for rows we have to see less and for the column we have to see more, like this. If all the elements of the column are greater than or equal to average of 2 or more columns. Okay. Now let's look at the average. If some column is elements are greater than equals to average of 2. So let us consider this. 4 plus 1, these two columns. Let's take their average. 4 plus 1 over 2, that is 5 over 2, that is 2.5, and 5 plus 7 over 2, that is 12, which is equivalent to 6. Now it means instead of these two, what we have got is 2.5 and 6. 3 is greater than 2.5, 6 is greater than equals to 6. So it means this one is greater. So we have to delete the greater one. So we are deleting it. What we have used the point number 3. So what we are left with here is we are left with A as strategy. So we are left with this 4, 1, 5, 7. 2 cross 2 matrix. Now we are able to reduce. Earlier we were not able to reduce it, but now we are able to do it. So this is for the player B. 2 and 3 strategies are left, and for player A again 2 and 3 strategies are left. So now let's look what is the next step. Let's look for the saddle point. This is minimum, this is minimum, this is maximum, and this is maximum. So clearly here we are able to get the saddle point as what? 5. So that is the value of game. And what is the value? A will follow which strategy? 3, and B will follow which strategy? 2. Clear? Fine. Now let us do another thing. So why I have opted this? Why I have opted this? There are chances that some students do it with another different way. So this was way 1. This one. So let's do another particular way. So I am extending it to another particular way, way 2. Methods, that's the same operation, but now I am proceeding from this in a different way. So it is 2, 3, elements. Let me write the elements. It is strategist player B, and here it is player A. So it is 2 and then 3. So what was the matrix? It was 1 2 3 3 4 1. Strategies was 1 2 3 and the elements were 3 4 1 and last is 6 5 7. Okay, our first target, as you know, is to reduce it to 2 cross 2, but sometimes if a person did something like this which I am going to do, then also it's not a mistake, you can proceed with that also. Now look for the row. 3 is less than 6, 4 is less than 5, 1 is less than 7. It means A2 is less than A3 from what we can see. So that means this can be deleted. So now we are left with only one thing. What? Player A with strategy 3 and elements 3, 6, 5 and 7, and player B with all strategies 1, 2 and 3. So now what to do with that? So now what is the process? You have to find the row minimum. Row minimum is 5, and from the maximum, here each element is maximum from the row. So clearly the saddle point is again 5. And A will follow strategy 3, B will follow strategy 2. So this was one particular question, or any question of this type can come, or you can reach at such a point where such situation arises. So there is no need to panic. By either way you are able to get the same answer. And as I said, this same matrix can easily be reduced without this also if we have followed some other pattern also. I am just mentioning you the pattern, you can check it out. So let's look for the another pattern which I am saying as method 2, where my matrix is easily reduced from the in the form 2 cross 2. So I am mentioning you the steps. So it is A4 less than A3, you have to delete A4, then B2 less than B5, you have to delete B5. So this was first step. Then secondly, you have to try it yourself and definitely you will be able to get it, the complete 2 cross 2. Next, A2 less than A3, so you have to delete A2, B1 less than B3, so deleting B3. So finally here after this B1 is again less than B4, so you have to delete B4 also. So I am underlining the numbers which you are deleting. So after all this you will be reaching at 1 2 for the B and 1 3 for the A with numbers 1 3 6 and 5, for which you can apply minimax principle to get the saddle point, and again you will be getting the same answer as 5 and strategies A following third and B following second. Okay, so you can check with this also, which I am saying that you will not be requiring this all thing. So whatever you get, it depends upon what type of strategies or operations you have followed to reduce the matrix in row reduction or column reduction. So if you have any queries or any question which you wish or which you have any doubt with, you can mention me in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you.